words have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, V.I.P to K.I.A, set in Paris. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Spooky Dookie 96. So moving on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we will just say that our targets today have been very naughty and they need to be punished. And speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. But we do have no recordings as our objective. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting undercover at the Yago auction, and we're going to have a remote micro taser stored up in the top floor bathroom, and we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol, a vial of lethal poison, and a syringe of lethal poison. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way around to Dahlia Margolis's bathroom via the attic, and we are going to retrieve our hidden stash. And while we're there, we may actually even go for the bodyguard's outfit as well. So we're going to turn on the sink here. That will attract the attention of the guard in the next room. Once his attention has been got, we can turn the sink back off. We've grabbed our taser already, so all we have to do is, when he comes into the room, render him unconscious. There we go. We're going to need to grab up his gun as well. We're going to hide him in the closet provided, and we'll take his outfit just for good measure. Will help us get around. So what we're going to do is place our taser just on the floor by the sink, and our target will come along in a little while. There he is at the moment. He is following Dahlia Margolis around, so when she comes into her office, we can then overflow the sink. That will get the attention of our target, and when he comes in to investigate, we can then trigger the taser. So as you can see, he's making his way in. Dahlia has now left, so we're just going to taser our target there, and that will be our first kill taken care of. So at this point, we are going to take the bodyguard's outfit, and that will make things a lot easier getting back downstairs. We will have to go down the outside of the building, as there are enforcers to this outfit on both of the stairwells, and we have our next target out on the balcony. So we're just going to pull out our silenced pistol and blow up the gas lamp that he is standing next to. So that's that taken care of. We can now hop over the balcony and slide down the drain pipe and to our next target, who is in the ornamental garden area. So having the bodyguard outfit is highly beneficial, as we can run straight in. Do be aware that there are a number of patrolling guards in pairs, and at least one of each is an enforcer. There are a couple just off to our right, as you can see there. So we're just going to wait for them to move off, and they will head off in the opposite direction. Our target remains where he is, leaning over the banister there. Just be aware that there is a patrolling guard down by the speedboat exit, and if he is walking in this direction, he can sometimes spot you, but luckily today we got away with it. So moving on to our next target, and we are going to hopefully trigger their routine and get them into a secluded area nice and quickly. And our next target is Helmut Kruger. So he is currently engaged in a photo shoot. Hopefully we have got close enough and triggered the routine to start, which will involve him being interrupted by a phone call, and he will then make his way to this area and engage in a phone call, normally with Dalia Margolis. We do have to be aware that, as you can see in the background, there are 2 bodyguards patrolling this area, both of which are enforcers to this outfit. So we're just going to wait out of range here a little bit. Unfortunately, due to our timing as such, Helmut Kruger is going to arrive any second now as well. Now that's not really the problem. The problem is that because of where we are currently stood, we are going to distract him and he will not start his phone call. And we are too close. He's just going to keep walking around us, and the bodyguard in the background is about to make his way over here. So we are going to abort the mission for the time being, and we are going to go, yeah, alright Helmut, and we are going to hide right here. So hopefully we're far enough out of Helmut's range that he finally starts his phone call. The bodyguard will eventually wander off, and when he does, we're just going to hop the barrier, jab Helmut in the back with our lethal syringe, and down he goes. Took you long enough, mate. So that just leaves Sato, the designer, and he is inside the building in the makeup department, and he is a relatively quick and easy kill. Although preferably I'd like to be in a waiter's outfit. It is not strictly necessary, as you're about to see. If we are a little bit careful, there is Sato. We try not to bump into this young lady. We're able to get behind the counter here and add our lethal poison to the glass without anyone noticing. If you bump that young lady there on the iPad, it will not go quite so well. So we're going to make our way over to the diorama once we've poisoned the glass, collect the coin from the floor and add it to the diorama, thus setting it off, and we get a nice little 1812 overture battle played out. That will upset Sato enough to cause him to go over and have a glass of champagne, which he will then go off and have a cigarette. Well, that's what he thinks anyway. Unfortunately for him, we have other ideas, and he goes no further. So that's our final target taken care of. All that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and the nearest safe exit probably would be the helicopter, but for those long-term viewers, they know that I prefer the wine cellar, which is marginally further away, but much safer. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we've met our objective. So we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.